You're getting bigger every time you wear it. Good morning, it is Sunday the 13th of March. Hawks have got a 6-pointer ahead of us. We're playing Monksbrook in the league. They've won their last 5 games. Hawks have been on a little bit of a wobble recently, nothing too major, but not looking like we're playing at our best. So it's a huge week for the Hawks, must-win game. And it's been hammering down all night, well at least in my area it was. Apparently the game's on, looks all right now, so up the Hawks, and up the bloody Hawks.
I'm scoring a goal today. Have you checked the pitch? No. In which match he's scoring? Yeah.
Oh, here he is, the cat. Oh, bloody hell. First game back in how long then, Tom? You actually played a couple of weeks ago.
I played a couple of weeks ago, but I've had 2 games. I've had 1 game this year.
You looked unfit.
Yeah, fitness hasn't improved. It's going to be a struggle today to do 90, but we got a strong bench, so that's always good.
Is the goal mouth not up to your standards?
Yeah, that's not great.
Who wants a pen?
There's a trench there as well.
Yeah, but look, honestly, we
Look at this.
Look
at this.
I'm letting in a few today.
Yeah, how about the penalty spot as well? Get it on the spot, please. That's not actually that bad, you know. Any danger of you scoring your first ever Hawks goal today?
Save it for a special occasion.
Is this a special occasion?
There's no such thing as a special occasion. It's never come.
So no goal. Okay. Are you in a better way this week then? You're not sounding like Hagrid.
I'm a little bit better. Still a bit under weather, but I'm not hanging.
That voice still sounds rough.
Yeah, I know. It's not great, but I did go to Newcastle home, but
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, it's not so bad.
family.
Oh, how's your touch? Oh. You pleased with your 1 goal last week? The ball to Char, like that?
Yeah, that's nice. Didn't look so great on camera though.
Do you not think it looked great on camera?
Right.
What's on the injury list this week then? What's wrong? What's wrong with you? Number 1 coach in Southampton.
Hello.
You're late again. Water is wet. What's going on there?
1:45 away game, so not sure what you're talking about.
9:30. Them be the rules. I don't make them.
game.
I just enforce them.
Get your facts right before you come and do that again.
I'm expecting a serious performance from you off the bench today. Are you nervous?
A little bit.
A bit. Do you have anything to say to the camera?
I've got something to say to the camera.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. You got something to say to the
If
camera?
it bounces and I let one in, that's not my fault. Because that is a car crash. That's what I'm saying.
Except for I don't have 90 in me.
Why are you in goal again this week then? What's wrong with Sam?
I don't think a lot. He's just got a taste for running the line.
Yeah, he's hurt his back. Look at that hand. Boy, after a few of the biggest performances I've ever seen by you, you've gone a little bit quiet.
What, today?
Yeah, well, no, last couple of weeks. Any danger of you pulling out that form from a couple of weeks ago?
I'll change at some point.
Yeah. Oh, they're here.
They've arrived.
And they look up for it.
There's 5 of them currently. They look nails and they look up for it.
They'd still probably beat us, wouldn't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Just 5 minutes.
We are getting more and more professional by the week with these warm-ups.
Yeah, sadly.
That's a strike partnership I could get behind.
They're so scratch, isn't it?
Lit and large. You're getting bigger every time you wear it. Tom, you are looking like a unit. You actually look strong.
I don't though.
You're all
It's not
packed in under that
It's
fucking...
not an athletic build.
That thermal's tucking you right
No,
in.
I'm not the Michelin man. It's not good, but I'll use it to my strengths. I'll give him some shoulders.
You are Mitrovic.
It's when I'll start running that you'll see the effects of it, mate. I'll be like running through quicksand. It'll be awful.
Just a quick word from you. Big game today.
Massive game, isn't it?
Are you going to put in a good performance with Adam Baker?
Yeah, hopefully it's going to be tough. We're pretty good up top, so we have
haven't got a lot of pace out back, so.
Especially not on you. You're a slug.
Well, if you think I'm so, Adam Bacon is fucking another level, mate.
It's a massive game. It is. These lads, 5 wins in a row. I think they've got a much better squad than they had last time. We did beat them 6-0, but we can't go into this game with any complacency because obviously they're in good form. They look like quite a physical bunch, so I think it's going to be a difficult match.
Good of you to turn
So
up.
yeah, what we need to do is just get up for this match. The ability in the team, you know, fantastic. But when the heads are down, there's no communication across the pitch. That's when we look terrible. So yeah, we just need to all get out for the match.
Alright. You do these like they're like a conclusion to an exam. Yeah. Moreover,
In summary, basically, you need to get into your race and just from the first whistle, get into them nice and early. Just get up for the match and communicate. I'll say the old cliche thing. Nice and wide when we're attacking. Use the pitch. And nice and narrow when defending. Hard to break down. I'll eat from me, boys.
Big tap early doors.
you're not going to sign off with like.
Nothing said in the first 10 minutes. Win your battles.
Finish that English exam with it was all a dream.
And then you woke up.
Yeah, and then he woke up and he was in his bed and the game was called off. Welcome back. We're playing Monksbrook. It is a Sunday. We've actually got 14 players for once, which is a bit mad. Joel Parker is in goal. Sam Hennon's still going on about that back muscle. Left back George Leahy wasn't at Aston Villa away this weekend, so a little bit fresher. Adam Baker and Mark Richardson centre back, Caelan Dillon in right back. Hamish Sims in left mid, Ben Whittam and Dan Loughton in centre mid, and we've got pace to burn on the right flank in Luke Dawkins. Up top, Jack Orme and Tom Bowden returns after using uni as an excuse for not turning up for the last decade. And no surprise to anyone, Harry Barrett is carrying a knock. So we've been forced to play him on the bench to start off with, and joining him on the bench, we've actually got a new signing in Jimmy Bright. He's going to be wearing the number 9 today, although we hope to get him a 14 kit. Matt Williott's turning up as our cheerleader to make up the numbers, and it's a strong Hawks side. Kieran Pragnell we're allowing to show up in the lineup this week because he did turn up. And Jack Orme kicks off in what might be one of the biggest games left in our season. Monksbrook come off the back of 5 unbeaten. Horton Hawks never really lose anyway, but a big game ahead nonetheless. Early doors, Hawks try and take control of this fixture. Jack Orme on the ball, whips one in behind the defence. Tom Bowden's trying to get on the end of it. Doesn't quite manage to get there, but somehow beats the defender there first. A bit of unusual defending there. George Leahy on the edge of the box. It's all a little bit messy, but he whips one in towards the keeper and safe hands, not really causing him any problems early. Monksbrook coming forward with the first meaningful attack of the game. It's out wide and there's a long ball into the box. 17's unmarked and just doesn't quite manage to reach his long leg on the end of that. Hawks get away with one there. Monksbrook again coming forward and their number 4's on the edge of the box, guarding it pretty well. Turns a couple of our players, finds himself a bit of space, hits one early and the wind's carried that into the goal past Joel Parker. It's a brilliant finish and Mark's already got his top off, he's had enough. It's not the best start from the Hawks and we've seen us do this before. Ugly scenes. Monksbrook again being the aggressors here. It's whipped across the face of goal and Caelan Dillon just about deals with that. Tom Bowden doesn't really win the header of such, but their player doesn't get anywhere near the ball and he has a chance to drive into the Monksbrook half here and he'll do exactly that. He's carrying it and carrying it. Bit of space opens up on the right and he manages to pick out Luke Dawkins, who's got plenty of time. Knocks it back to Ben Whittam, who flicks one up and puts possibly the most tame volley I've ever seen in my life into the goalkeeper's hands. But it's a bit more positive from the Hawks. Jack Orme stood over the ball with a chance to whip one into the Monksbrook box, and he does that, and it's dealt with pretty easily by Monksbrook. That doesn't seem to be causing them any big problems, given that they're such a physical team. A lot of tall players on their side of the pitch. Tom Bowden with it out wide left. He's got it on his right foot here and floats one in towards the back post. Mark holds his man off, ends up at Luke Dawkins' feet, who has a chance to shoot and rips that one about 15 yards over the bar. George Leahy with a quick throw into Jack Orme, who's using his feet just to kind of glide through a few players. He's now kind of working his way into the box. Gets it back on his right, whips it across the face of goal. Keeper can't get it. Tom Bowden can't get it. We're going close though. Number 17 here, absolutely poleaxes Tom Bowden. No foul there, it's just a good bit of strength. Ben goes for him and so does Dan, but he skips through the two of them. Plenty of options out wide. 15 got a chance to put his foot on the ball here. Knocks it onto number 11, who's inclined to use a little bit of his pace to try and get it across the face of goal. He does so, and Adam Baker deals with that nice and easy. Monksbrook follow on with a corner, and it's knocked to the back post. Number 17 gets up to win that. George Leahy on the line, heads it into the crossbar. It's bouncing all over the place. Hawks just about get that clear, and it's not pretty, but it's not gone in the net, and that's all that really matters. Hawks now with a chance to get forward. They're in danger of going 2-0 down. Jack Ormey's coming forward. It's well defended by Monksbrook. He comes in, gets the ball, but refs pulled that one up for a foul. We've seen him given. George Leahy with the ball out wide. Just picks his head up and plays a beautiful ball over the top to Jack Ormey. He takes a touch. Can't quite get it under without the Monksbrook player challenging him there. It's gone a little bit flat and Monksbrook get rid of it. Hamish Simmons drives past his man. Knocks it back into the feet of George Leahy, who's just off screen at the moment, but he passes it on to Mark, and Mark with a few options in front of him, but looking like he's going to go for a little bit of a run, and so he does. Skips past two players, and then it's the third. Picks out Caelan Dillon, who now just get a chance with some green grass in front of him to do some running. Knocks it out wide to Luke, who's just got to put a decent ball in the box. Nearly returns to Caelan, but Monksbrook again with some solid defending. Dan Loughton with just a job here to shepherd the Monksbrook player out of play. Doesn't quite manage to do that. George now gets the chance to pick it up. Tries to turn him, and it's not worth doing that to him there. Oh, and he's landed a nasty stud on Mark there. He's not happy about it. 17 pleads his innocence, but doesn't look like the ref's interested in doing anything further. Hawks trying to get on with the game and get back into the game. Struggling a little bit. This number 4's got a lot of pace and a lot of skill, and gets the ball out wide, and it's just standing up Mark here. Mark seems a little bit intimidated to take him on. He's sold him for a hot dog, gets a chance to flash this across goal, and he does so, and that's so close to being 2-0. Hawks in a little bit of trouble here. Monksbrook again coming forward. Number 4 causing us a bit of a nightmare here. Mark doesn't know what to do with him. Decent ball into the back stick, and drops in behind Caelan, but no one's there to finish it. Hamish Simmons really putting in a shift down his left side. Lots of running, and beats his man again there. Plenty of time now to put a decent ball in. Whips it into Jack Ormey's head. Gets a deflection. Lands straight in with the keeper's hands, but it's a really good move by the Hawks, and maybe a sign that things are about to turn. Mark Richards trotting forwards, and picks out Hamish again, who's well involved. He's got the ball on his right foot here and crosses into the back stick. Monksbrook can't quite deal with that. Falls to Tom Bowden, who sends that one into orbit. Thank you very much. Hamish Simmons again bombing forwards, picks out Jack Ormey and gives him a chance to run at the defence. He takes that, takes a shot nice and early, beats the goalie in his bottom corner. Seems like he got a little bit of help from a speed bump there, because that ball's flown up towards the top of the goal at the end. Hamish Simmons with a chance to go on a loose ball, and number 17's gone in studs up there. Again, it's happened quite a few times in this game. Ref's not interested. That attack from Monksbrook really comes to nothing. Again, Ben Whittam trying to come out. Gets one landed on him. Dan Loughton also has one landed on him a little bit there. Just clipped on the studs. Starting to get a little bit feisty. With the score currently 1-1, it's been a really decent first half. Looks like we're coming to the close of it now, and Hawks have a little bit of work to do, but it's a decent first half.
Yeah, that was actually a decent first half. They're trying to play the right stuff, which is fantastic, but all they've got is one tactic. All they're doing is just chipping into the middle for that, and then they're turning and putting a couple of balls through. They're a big physical team, and we need to play to that. Half time, we are going to get Harry Barrett on into the midfield. You do need to, I know you're angry with this lad, but you do need to keep your head a little bit. It's fine. You go in, and then we're also going to take Tom off and pop Jimmy on up top. And when he went in with you, he sort of like, he comes down, he's so big and heavy handed, mate. Yeah. And there was another challenge he's put in where he was off the ground, and he's fucking nasty. I think he's on. But he knows how to do it. That's the thing. So we've got top 5 and 5, and that's Harry, you need to do the same. Just be smart with it. Yeah.
In terms of up top as well, like we have tried to overplay it at times. Like Jacko his made space, just slipping through to him. Like we're trying to do too many fancy shit. And just play it simple, because at the back they're not great. And they are getting all leggy now. The one who scored the goal, he broke his ankle as well. This is his first game back. So he's going to be leggy as well in the second half. So just make the ball work.
Also, I want to say, when we're trying to play the ball, we're trying to play the perfect pass. We're better off playing it 3 yards wide with the player and getting it forward to Jacko to get on the end of. Because we keep on trying to play the perfect pass through and just get blocked and it's going back into play. I'd rather be 3 yards wider on the pitch and get to him, because then we're on the attack.
Particularly now with the balls over the top, with the wind and the fucking carry, so make sure it's more channels through the centre.
Oh, hang on. A couple things. George, keep hitting those diagonals. Those diagonals from full-back across the jack are working absolutely lovely. Final thing with the wind as well, if you're hitting the ball, just hit it clean, the wind will carry it.
And one more thing, no free kicks like around the area, because Matey's left-footed is quality. And if he's on a set piece, he's every corner he's had in a great area. If he gets a cheap free kick, just don't foul him. Just don't foul any of them. Just stay.
Ref's taking this very seriously. We're having to note our subs. There's a guest appearance there from a Monks Brook player, and we're making a couple of changes to try and freshen things up and give us a slight advantage in the second half. Hawks with a point to prove, really. Harry Barrett comes on and is already making a big effect. Outmuscles one of their players and knocks it out wide. Luke Dawkins now with a chance to put ball in the box again, and it's over the bar, but a good start to the half. Again, the Hawks really being the aggressors here. Ball's knocked on. Harry Barrett winning the challenge with number 17, and seems we're starting to make this physical duel a little bit more level on the pitch. Harry Barrett really making a difference already. Jack Orme with a chance to put a ball in the box here again, and Hawks loading up the box to some degree. Ball's whipped in, Harry Barrett into acres of space, and it's a beautiful clearance. I'm not really sure what's happened there, but it's not great. Jack Orme picks up the ball in midfield, a bit of a loose one there. Takes on his man, takes on another man, gets a chance with a shot, and a little bit of a bobble on that one, but keeper's safe with that. George Leahy with a big throw-in, and big throw-in from a little man. Jack Orme controls it. Bit of a Berber spin there, takes on his man, bit of space, could have squared that, but really looking to get another goal for himself, clearly. Monks Brook coming forward for the first time in the second half, knocks the ball across goal, chance at an effort, he has one, Hamish Simmons blocks that, and he's fast out the blocks to get there and ahead of the Monks Brook players. It's knocked into Jack Orme's feet, plenty of time, he picks out Harry Barrett, who's got plenty of space in front of him. He could play through Jimmy Bright here, our new signing, but maybe doesn't quite trust him yet. Ball played into Jack Orme, manages to make himself another yard, chance of goal surely, decent save from the goalie. Hawks again, a little bit disjointed there, but good play nonetheless. Jack Orme with the chance to whip the ball in, and he does exactly that. Harry Barrett gets up early and unfortunately not challenging the keeper there. Hawks coming forwards, Jimmy Bright with a chance to put a decent ball in the box, and he does that. Seems like a little bit of a handball there, lots of complaints from the Hawks, but ref's not interested. Harry Barrett with a great challenge to win the ball. Just got to try and keep this in, and he does exactly that. Luke Dawkins squares it back to Ben Whittam. Plenty of time. Plays it into George Leahy. Little flick completely misses the ball. Played round the corner. And Monks Brook just about deal with that. Let's play forward. Hamish Simmons challenged for it, and he seems to get a need in the in the goalies there. Hawks with another corner. We don't tend to do Hawks with another corner. Jack Orme whips it in, goes straight across the face of goal. Oh, it's just wanting to put a head on the end of that, but no one's quite there. Again, George Leahy comes forward out wide, carrying the ball well. Knocks into the feet of Jack Orme, who's got a chance to spin. Plays into the feet of Harry Barrett, decent shot, and another decent save from the goalie. He's a decent goalie. Jack Orme with the resulting corner, plays it into the box. Harry Barrett up again, doesn't quite get it. Adam Baker whips one back in. Falls to Jimmy Bright, can't quite get it under control. Knocks it out to Jacko, whips it across goal. Mark in on goal now and misses from point blank range. It's just not happening for the Hawks at the moment. Harry Barrett knocks it into the feet of Jimmy Bright, and looks like he's going to have his first chance to run with the ball in a Hawks shirt. And that he does. Knocks it into the feet of Jack Orme. Looking for the return. Jacko's quite determined to go on his own there. Takes a pop and beats the keeper from that far out. He's left stood still, and Jacko comes forward to save the day again by the looks of things. Harry Barrett plays the full forward to Jacko, who can't quite get on the end of it. He's chased it down well enough, and now he's got an opportunity to play Jimmy Brighton, surely. Or is he going to go on his own for the hat-trick? Makes the right decision and squares it, and they're calling for offside, but that is... I mean, the linesman's not in line, but he's never offside. Monksbrook looking to break. Ben Whitten putting the burners on. He does so much running every game. He's coming after number 4 here. Brilliant challenge, and looks like he's won Hawks' throne there. Hawks gone a little bit casual since they scored. Plenty of space in the midfield. Number 4 picks it up. He's going to have a pop here. Joel's beating all ends up and just off target. It's unlucky. Joel Parker taking the goal kick, and he's fast laying his claim to be the Hawks' #1 goalie. Lou Dawkins with a little flick round the corner, poorly judged by the Monksbrook defender. Jacko just has to slot Jimmy through, and he does that. How's your composure? And it's a lovely chip finish. The boys been watching a bit of Lionel Messi by the looks of things, because that finish is absolutely cool as a cucumber. No celebration either, he doesn't care. Monksbrook again coming forward, and it's number 4 causing all their problems. Mark's having a bit of a nightmare defending him, and he's been turned one way. He's going to have a shot. Sells Mark for a hot dog, has another effort, and Mark at 6s and 7s, but that number 4's got a lot of skill in his locker. Joel Parker with another chance to hoof the ball up pitch. That's how the Hawks love to play, really. Luke Dawkins with a flick on, and Jack Orme seems like he's in between 2 defenders. Flicks it over the goalie, taking it a little bit wide. Chance to have a volley, and hits the player in the arm, but probably not getting that anywhere but the Prem. Mark Richards power walking towards the ball, no real intent. Knocks that around the Monksbrook player, much to someone on the sideline's amusement. Trots forward, and Hawks really starting to play some great football now. It's a kick from the Monksbrook player. Ben Whitten controls it and knocks in Jimmy. Nice little body feint there. He's in on goal. How's your nerve on your debut for a hat-trick? And he takes it around the goalie. Brilliant finish by Jimmy. 45 minutes, 3 goals. What a performance. George Leahy trotting forwards just over the halfway line now. Monksbrook looking like a beaten team. He beats his man and knocks it out wide to Jacko, who's got a chance to run towards goal. You can bet all your money that he wants to get a hat-trick too. Takes a shot. Goalkeeper throws that into the back of his net. Seems like maybe Jack's paid him off. Couple of smiles there, but it was not a fantastic goal. Matt Willits looks like he's going to have the final kick of the game, and he does that. Hawks with a comprehensive win over a really quite good Monksbrook team. It'll be interesting to see how they get on against some of our competition in the league. Up the Hawks.
Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, hang on. Oh, hello. We forgot you play for the team.
The artistic spark.
Oh, go on then. Are you coming in? Shut the door.
No, you sit yourself down here. No, I'm alright. They need to film.
Substitutions at half time, bloody inspired. Harry contained their big fella really well. That was a nice battle in the middle of the park. And then Jimmy, fantastic. Unbelievable. We were playing some really nice stuff, knocking it around the park, getting into the middle. So that was fantastic. Man of the match today, Jack Ormiston.
It was a close second from Jimmy. If you'd have played the 90, it might have. George was unbelievable.
George was the best player on that day.
Yeah, your team legend. Submitted on the bench now.
Jack was fuming when Jimmy got a hat-trick first. I knew that. When he had that last goal, there was like 3 people on the other side of the goal that he could have squared it to. I was like, he's definitely going to shoot. Keeper throws it in his own net for you. Cool. All right, well played then, lads. Actually forgot to record an outro on Sunday, so I had to go and watch Saints lose to Watford, unfortunately. So just worth saying, up the Hawks, superb performance. Big couple of weeks ahead of us, still got that semi-final to play. Gonna get some silverware this season. Up the Hawks, and up the bloody Hawks. Come on.
Big bounces and all that one in, that's not my fault.